Krishan, here was your last jump of the day. You're overleaning, I think, here because look at that heel. It's a little high. And then the shin comes out. There's just, we can do better. And that is all the way up there. I think you're just sort of artificially bent. That's your position coming out. You're over bent at the chest there. Just let that line up with the leg. That's fine. Then you can bring that shin back and we can get the mechanics right. But I don't think you're getting that great of a push here. I think the contact here is way away from the hips, and you're really just hitting some braking forces there and making up for it. But I feel like that's probably going to all clear up later on. I hope it is when we get the approach longer. So, 2 steps driving, and then 2 steps getting tall. You should be tall by that stride. You're not really. And then it's 1, 2, you're reaching it out. 3, we don't want this to be flat. This should be a running stride, and you're doing a penultimate here. So make sure you get this to look more like this. Don't reach it so much, but it should be right there. Sprint through this and then hit flat. We don't want to do a penultimate. We're not setting up. That's a float. That's a reach. Contact ends up somewhat close to the hips. Not close enough. These are all braking forces. This is too much setup. It's going to send you too far up. That means it's going to have to come down, and that's going to be a braking force. This foot being out here, that's a braking force. Got to get this leg longer. And that's a toe landing. Again, as soon as that hits, both the collapsing down and the distance, braking forces. Swing coming through. Very nice. That's huge. And prepped and ready to swing through low. Contact. Swing. Let this shin finish a little bit. No need to pin that shin back. Let it finish just like this one finishes. This one comes through right there. That's where the next one should be, and make sure that you displace properly. You don't want to drive things straight up here. You still want to be moving out on this. That's a lot of reach. You were going for it. It's a good jump. I think, though, that when we get the longer approach, you've got to really pay attention to where those foot contacts are and eliminating those braking forces.